Biewer Terrier, like all terriers, is an excellent watchdog and companion. The small size makes it easy to keep it in the apartment. These dogs are energetic, brave, intelligent, devoted to the owner and members of his family. Very good with young children. They learn willingly, although they can be excessively stubborn, irritable and capricious. Dogs are noisy, it is necessary to wean barking in vain from puppyhood. Highlights and interesting facts. Despite its diminutive size, the Biewer Terrier is a good watchdog. This little dog has an excellent sense of smell, excellent intuition. He can literally read people. If the Biewer Terrier finds something suspicious, he will immediately report this to his master. York can warn of a fire or that bandits are breaking into the house. There is no protector from York, for this you need a bigger dog. The Biewer Terrier differs from the ordinary Yorkshire Terrier in the first place in color. In these babies, the coat is dyed in 3 colors, with the obligatory presence of white. Will babies have other distinctive features? From a certain age of the dog, it becomes lighter. The color of the fur coat seems to fade over time. A black puppy can turn blue by the age of 2. The coat of the Biewer Terrier is not only extraordinary, but also hypoallergenic. These miniature dogs do not cause a negative reaction from the human immune system. Dogs have no undercoat and practically no shedding. Also, a feature of their woolen cover is the absence of an unpleasant odor. They do not leave a caustic dog flavor on upholstered furniture, things. No less surprising is the fact that the reason for the appearance of Biewer Terrier puppies is still unknown. The creators of the breed claim that the tricolor puppies turned out by chance as a result of an unforeseen genetic mutation. However, the public does not believe in this version. In this regard, a genetic analysis was carried out. He showed that these dogs differ from Yorkies at the DNA level. The history of the breed. Biewer Terrier is an unplanned project of the owners of one of the German kennels. The dog was bred by a lucky chance in 1984. The first puppy was born to purebred Yorkshire Terriers. However, his appearance was not quite typical. The baby, for unknown reasons, was born tricolor. In addition to the standard black and red colors, white was present in the color of the crumbs. Such a deviation did not spoil the terrier in the least. On the contrary, it gave him a certain charm. The breeders liked the unusual puppy so much that they decided to breed a new breed of Yorkshire Terriers. Their work did not go unnoticed because the dogs began to be in great demand. At first, compact tricolor dogs were called black and white Yorkies and then Biewer Terrier. The Biewer Terrier was first introduced to the world in 1988. However, black and white Yorkies were met with hostility by professionals. Other breeders did not see anything interesting in the new breed and called the little puppies a genetic marriage. Such reviews only encouraged the creators of Biewer Terriers. They became even more actively involved in improving the breed. This gave its results. A year after the first outing of the Biewer Terriers, the first club of their lovers appeared and the breed standards were also approved. Black and white Yorkies came to Russia only in 2006. They quickly fell in love with Russian breeders. For this reason, the breed received official recognition from Russian specialists in 2 years. In the world, Biewer Terriers remain unrecognized to this day. Appearance. A small dog with long straight hair that falls down the sides of the body and is parted along the entire top line from the head to the base of the tail. On the head the following color variations are acceptable: white blue gold or white black gold, in good symmetry. The white color on the chest extends to the neck and chin. Seen from the front, white on the muzzle is optional. The muzzle may be dark, but always in contrast with the blue tan. The following hull color options are acceptable: black white or blue white along the entire length. Completely black or blue with a white frill, without interspersing gold color on the body. The fore and hind limbs, as well as the belly and chest are white. On the forehead there is a bangs that must be tied with a ribbon. Height at the withers from 17 to 28 centimeters, weight from 1.8 to 3.6 kilograms. Distinctive character traits. Biewer Yorkshire Terriers have inherited the best qualities of the Yorkshire Terrier. They are very sweet, playful, emotional. Moreover, each miniature dog has its own individuality, unique character. A feature of the breed is an overestimated self-esteem. These little dogs are real daffodils. However, this does not stop them from adoring their human family. The small Biewer Terrier is the best choice of a family pet for a family with school-aged children. With proper upbringing, the puppy becomes obedient, affectionate and docile. A teenager will be able to find a true friend in him, will actively participate in the upbringing and training of a pet. For a younger child, the Biewer Terrier is not an option. A toddler can harm a small dog. Biewer Yorkshire Terriers have a changeable mood. They show it to all family members. If the dog is happy, then he will literally not come off his owners. When the mood is bad, the Yorkie can lie on the sun all day or constantly grumble, show his displeasure. You can cheer up your baby with a favorite snack or a walk. Biewer Terriers love to walk outside. Black and white Yorkies are very wayward. Therefore, upbringing will play an important role in shaping his behavioral qualities and character. Yorkies need to be raised from puppyhood. The animal must understand from the first days who is the boss in this family. Also, don't be too accommodating with the Biewer Terrier. The dog may feel weak and begin to actively use it. Pros and cons of Biewer Terrier. Pros. The advantages of the Biewer Terrier breed are much greater than the disadvantages. The main plus is the original appearance. This miniature dog does not leave anyone indifferent. It has a long, smooth and shiny coat. These dogs are very smart. They are easily trained, love to play and follow various commands. However, training the Biewer Terrier requires some effort due to its wayward nature. Biewer Yorkshire Terriers love to go for walks, but they do not have an urgent need for this. If necessary, the dog can live for a while without walking. He will also be satisfied with rare and short walks. And this breed is absolutely unpretentious. The advantage of the breed is its miniature size. These pets are ideal for keeping in an apartment. They do not exude an unpleasant odor, they can urinate in the tray. Minuses. No matter how attractive Biewer Terriers are in appearance, these dogs have certain disadvantages and some of them are significant. The main disadvantage of the breed is the need for careful coat care. These babies need to be cut, washed, combed. Care takes not only time from the owners, but also money. The second drawback of the breed is a complex character. Biewer Terrier is very wayward, he needs a long and proper education. Otherwise, the dog will grow up to be a terrible egoist and bully. In the family, he will feel like the head. Also a minus can be called the poor resistance of the animal to cold. The dog will need to be dressed in special dog clothes. And these are additional costs and considerable. Maintenance and care. The Biewer Terrier dog breed requires special attention. This is due to the peculiarities of their coat. Miniature dogs have very long coats that are prone to tangles. You need to comb out the fur coat of the dog every day. To do this, use a comb with long and frequent teeth. You need to comb slowly and carefully so that the procedure does not turn into torture for the animal. Bathe the Biewer Terrier once a week with a special product for dogs. It is strictly forbidden to use a shampoo or balm intended for people. The product can cause allergies, spoil the animal's coat. Bathing is also necessary if the dog gets dirty during the walk. To dry the wool of the beavers, you can use a hairdryer, but only at the lowest temperature. If in the future the Biewer Terrier will not attend exhibitions and compete, then it is best to cut it short. This will greatly simplify the process of caring for a puppy. You can cut the Biewer Terrier with a machine. But it is better to entrust this matter to a professional. You need to take your dog to the groomer once every 2 to 3 months. Hairballs between the fingers should be removed regularly with scissors. Biewer Yorkshire Terriers tend to be overweight. They quickly gain weight if not provided with physical activity. To keep your pet from getting fat, you need to walk with him more often. Nutrition will also play a huge role. It must be balanced. The dog can often beg the owner for all sorts of goodies. Do not be led by the cute appearance of the pet and overfeed him with junk food. Health. The Biewer Terrier, like many other miniature breeds, is not very healthy. However, Biewer Terriers in general have strong immunity, good health. They are active, mobile, not prone to severe genetic ailments. Owners of this breed of dog often turn to veterinarians because of gum disease or eye disease. These areas need special attention. The eyes and teeth of the animal should be cleaned regularly. The teeth of this breed are destroyed very early even with proper care. This is their feature. Less often in dogs, there is a dislocation of the patella, a collapse of the trachea. These diseases are usually detected after an injury, an unsuccessful fall or impact. Small Yorkshire Terriers often do not calculate their strength, they feel like big dogs. Dogs should not be allowed to jump from great heights. Some puppies get bronchitis. Usually bronchitis occurs after hypothermia. Beavers do not tolerate cold well, so they need to be dressed in clothes, even in hot but windy weather. In old age, some pets refuse hind legs. Paralysis is usually caused by a disease of the spine. It can be avoided if you undergo preventive examinations at the veterinarian on time. Also, the weak point of the Biewer Terrier breed is the sensitivity of the body's immune system. These dogs often suffer from various allergies. The mildest reactions can take place on food, more severe reactions on drugs, anesthesia. Allergy is not treated, but its manifestations can be eliminated by eliminating the provoking factor from the life of a pet. Price and how to buy. Depending on the purpose of the purchase, the cost of the puppy will differ. Offspring without the possibility of exhibition and further breeding costs from $3,000 US. If there are plans for future puppies as parents, then the price increases by 2 to 3 times. Show-class puppies are even more expensive, and the price depends on the pedigree and what prizes were received by the parents of the puppies at various exhibitions. If you are looking for a show-class puppy, then you need to contact the breeders registered in the Unified International Register of Breeders, where there is a guarantee of pure blood. In this case, a contract of sale must be signed, where all the circumstances are prescribed, in order to avoid misunderstandings. Buying a puppy in unreliable places is a huge risk of getting a dog similar to Biewer Terrier, but not being it. While the dog is small, it is difficult to understand how the puppy meets the requirements.